Welcome to another episode of the Donta Show Network Story Times, where I tell prison stories, hood stories, and supernatural stories.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So I always wanted to ask, how was your first day in the feds? Like, how did that day go?
All right, so for the people that don't know the difference between the feds and the state, it's a big difference. The food is different. The atmosphere is different. The main thing between the feds and the state is that the state is unorganized. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the state. It's just the terror dome.
Can you get more specific on what you mean, like unorganized? Like, is it chaotic? It's just people just confused and don't know the system, how to go about the day or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so like in the feds, right? Mm-hmm. They call it cars, and your car is basically where you from. So, according with me, when I went to the feds, I could have either went with the Michigan car, or I could have went with the Georgia car, right? Okay. I decided to go with the Georgia car because I spent most of my young adult life in Atlanta. So, but the difference, so basically in the state, you got all these different gangs. It's just the wild, wild west. There's no it's not organized there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a quick story because you asked me what was it like there. This coffee is good too.
Thank you.
Listen. She made the best eggs. See, in the morning, y'all, I get 2 pieces of eggs, right? I said 2 pieces of egg. She make me 2 eggs, a piece of toast, and some coffee. Y'all like, oh, there go Donta go again, trying to prolong the story by drinking coffee. Anyway, hit the like button. So, all right. So my first day, right? On my first day, actually, when I got settled in, so I'm sitting at the table, right? And, you know, the guys is telling me what I can do, what I can't do. I can't sit in certain places. I can't use certain phones. Everything in here is about respect. If somebody disrespect you, you know, come tell us. Never pop off unless you just have to pop off right then and there because it can start a war, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there and there's these Crips that their table is like 2 tables away from us, right? And I guess a guy that came in on the bus with me, he was in the same place that I was at. And I heard him walk. I heard the conversation that he had. And he asked one of the Crips that been there for a long time, he was playing poker. So he goes up to him and he asks him, he said, "Hey, bro." Now pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay. He said, "Hey, bro, can I get a soda?" Right? Mm-hmm. The Crip dude that he asked this to said, "Yeah, go ahead." Okay. The dude that I rode in with, he walks off and he goes to the cell and he go grab a soda and he pop the top and he drink it, right? Okay. 2 minutes later, you see a bunch of Native Americans, right? Because mm-hmm. Remember, they got cars. It's cars. You know, you got, if you like a Asian or like a Hawaiian type person, y'all all in the same car. Okay. About 2 minutes later, you see about 5, 10 just pop up out of nowhere and they surrounding him. And so naturally, the Crips got to get up and like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" And they like, "Yo, he went in my cell and he took one of my sodas." Oh, wow. Now, I heard the Crip dude asked the other Crip dude for a soda. I heard him. But, you know, you got to mind your business. Right. Because I easily could have intervened like, "Yo, I heard when he said," but that would have got me and my and my crew and my car in a situation too. Because what if the Crip dude was like, I didn't say that. That was my word versus his. And you see why you got to mind your business? Mm-hmm. But anyway, so they talking and they settling it. Now, I'm just going to say this because I can't assume this because this is what happened afterwards.
Okay.
The two head guys from the Crips in this Hawaiian car or Asian car, whatever, a Native American car, whatever car, them two went off and got to talking.
Okay.
Chow time was 4 p.m. That's dinner time. Okay. When you going, before you hit the lunchroom, right? Hold on. Okay. Before you hit the lunchroom,
okay.
As everybody walking up, the new Crip dude that walked in with me, that drunk the soda, mm-hmm. that asked the Crip dude, can he get a soda? Mm-hmm. They got to poking him up. They hit him about 60 times. He bled out. They had to airlift him out of the prison. Now, y'all probably wondering, like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, because I'm trying to follow.
I'm trying to follow. So what happened was when he asked the Crip dude, yo, can I get a soda? He said, yeah, go get it. He went to the wrong cell. He didn't go. He thought he went into the right cell, but he didn't. He went into yeah.
So he took somebody else's soda?
Yeah, he took the other guy's soda. And for some reason, that's a sign of disrespect. The smallest thing can pop off and people can get hurt. So instead of, maybe they said, yo, I guess he can get him because he knew. Or maybe they found something in dude paperwork and they was going to get rid of him anyway. So they just said, forget it. We'll just knock out two birds with one stone. And this is why I be telling people, like, yo, if you go into the feds or even in the state, when you hit wherever you gonna hit, your car is going to approach you. And they going to want to see that paperwork. And you got 30 days, sometimes not even that, maybe 2 weeks to have that paperwork. And sometimes not even that, according to whatever organization you is rolling with, because they let you know from the county jail on through your process that when you hit the yard, you better have that paperwork on day one. Or it's going to be some serious consequences. Now, to wrap that all up, like I said, I don't know if the dude that rolled in with me that got poked up for taking a soda, I don't know if he had bad paperwork. I don't know why they allowed, the Native American car to poke him up over a soda. But that's how crazy it get in the penitentiary. It's so many different elements to this story that, a lot of unknown elements, because I don't know what was in this paperwork. It's how so easy, because they could have easily negotiated that. Like, yo, he made a mistake. Here go 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Done. Yeah.
Here go 10 sodas to compensate you. He took one. Here go 10 for the disrespect or bad, right? But they just let him get them. And like I said, it's many. Let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. Why do y'all think they let him hit him like that? Because honestly, it could be millions and millions of reasons why. But the only thing I can think of, because there's no way they're going to let one of their soldiers where they can use to do something for them. But I just don't know, man. The only thing I can assume is he had something bad in the paperwork and they was going to get him up out of there anyway. And I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's why I say, like, in prison, man, you just got to mind your business and don't take nothing from nobody, even if, I don't know, because it's like a lot of things don't make sense in prison. Some things you will wonder, like, dang, they took him out over a soda. Yeah, because it's a soda today, and then it's You taking this dude breakfast, lunch, and dinner trays and walking in his cell and taking all his commissary. So,
and then they don't know this man from Adam. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know him at all.
Right. He might ask for a soda today, but like you said, he might double back and like seeing something else he wanted up in there. Don't want to ask for it. Help himself. You never know. And then he probably had nobody telling him about prison politics. Don't ask for nothing.
And that, but here's the thing: your car's supposed to take care of that. The dudes, because he was a Crip, they supposed to lace them up, and lacing them up is giving him knowledge and letting them know what you can and what you can't do. So actually, now that we talking about it, I'm really thinking that because they didn't do all that, and this is the first day when we hit the pod where we was gonna be at, where we sleep at, this was that day. And I already got laced up. I knew what phone to use, what phone not to use, what shower to use, what shower not to use. When we went to go eat, I knew what table I had to sit at, the whole nine. So for them not to eat, but I just don't. The craziest part is when he went in the cell. I don't know, man. It's just. Because he could have just said, yo, I'm pretty sure he did say this. But then again, I wasn't earshot of what was actually said.
Right.
Because I don't know if dude, banged out on the Native Americans and was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I made a mistake, or no, y'all lying or something. But then the rest of the Crips got up and they went over there and they talked, and then the two main guys walked off. So I don't know, man. But I'm not going to say. But I don't know, man. It's just the only thing that makes sense to me is that dude had something bad in his paperwork, and that was the green light. Let me ask you a question right quick.
Yes.
Since it's Halloween, y'all. It's October 31st, 2024. Are you letting your kids go trick or treating?
That has been a question I continually keep getting asked. I guess I'm still thinking about it. I have took them to trunk or treating.
Yeah.
I feel like it's safer. It's more controlled environment. So they have experienced the whole Halloween festivities, I guess you could say. They have been to a multitude of trunk or treating. But as far as like going door to door, I haven't decided if I wanted them to do that. Actually, for the past couple of Halloweens, we have given candy out on Halloween Day. But the previous days before Halloween, we have went to different trunk or treatings. So I might just continue doing that. Like, we'll go celebrate up until, and then on actual Halloween, y'all could give candy to the kids that come to the door.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This coffee is so damn good. It's so. Let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of people be talking about, they girlfriend or they wife or they grandma or they auntie, whoever can cook. This woman right here, right over there. Listen, when she make her greens, and I know, there's cap. Y'all keep all that. When she cook her greens, I wasn't even a green eater. I didn't even care about greens at all. But when she make greens, it's something different. It's like a explosion in your mouth. Pause. But it's it's like an explosion in your mouth. But it's like double pause, triple pause, quadruple pause. That's a big pause. But the greens is phenomenal. The macaroni and cheese, when she ain't, rushing through.
Yeah,
but
I be tired of making macaroni and cheese. When I'm putting my love in it, it's on point. But when I'm like, somebody else is requesting macaroni and cheese, it's good, it's edible, but it ain't my best like I do when I want to make it. It's the difference between wanting to make it and constantly getting asked to make it.
Yeah.
And I only put my all in my greens because that was my granny's dish at every function. And because she passed away and she left me the recipe, I got to come correct every time.
And when I say, man, listen. Yeah, man, we going to move past that. Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you remember back in the day? No. We got to still talk about this Halloween thing with the candy. Parents that's out there, let your kids go door to door. I don't even really know how you can even track this. But you know what type of world we living in. Because even back when we was growing up going trick-or-treating, we heard about the stories of these sick, sadistic people putting like needles in kids' candy and razors and stuff like that. So what would be your advice to the people, to the parents out there that is going to have their kids out there trick-or-treating to watch out for certain candies or look at the packaging or whatever?
Well, I can only go from experience with my mom when we did, before there was a trunk or treating, when we went door to door, my mom wouldn't even let us even pick out one candy till she went home, dumped it, spread it out, and thoroughly examined every single...
You said examined.
I know, and I was trying to take a sip of my drink. Examined every piece of candy.
Is that a new word? Examined?
First off, I told you I was trying to take a sip of my drink while I was saying examine.
Joe Rogan.
Anyway.
Joe Rogan said, he said something. Anyway, but.
Okay, may I continue?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Thank you. But yes, she would look it over.
Okay.
And, thoroughly examine every piece before we were allowed to try it. And that's the biggest thing I could think of as far as giving advice. Don't let them even sneak. I can't say sneak.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Don't even make it clear. Don't eat any. Don't try none. Don't sneak none until I look it over for safety reasons. Don't be, stern and mean. To explain to them why you're doing it, because there's some sick people out here that don't care if you're a child. They don't care who you are. In their mind, they just want to be malicious. And so, make that very clear. If that's the route you're going, trick-or-treating, trunk-or-treating, please don't eat none of the candy. Throw out the apples. People are like, oh, that's wasted fruit. People can stick stuff in apples, oranges, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look it all over. Check it out before you give the okay.
Have you been sleeping well lately?
Honestly, no. But you know what? I don't know if it's something going on in the air, in the world, but I drink a lot of coffee. So
well, outside that, because I've been speaking to a lot of people, and they've been saying like lately they haven't been able to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I see where you're coming with this, because I've been drinking a lot of coffee, and still by the time it's bedtime, it's out of my system. Whereas lately, it hasn't been. And you're not the first person who ever said that. Yeah. I have talked to family members that I know don't even drink coffee that said that they've been restless.
Yeah, restless.
So I don't know. Like they're tired, but their mind won't shut off.
In the comment section, have y'all been losing sleep lately? Or can't sleep and just be up throughout the night? Or you sleep but then you wake up around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Actually, that reminds me of something. I've been having this dream lately. Mm-hmm. And I'm serious. It's like I keep having the same dream. And like if you keep having the same exact dream, maybe God trying to tell you something, or maybe it's a warning or something. Mm-hmm. But I always be like in this warehouse. And it's this guy that always have like this dirty brown hat. And he always, I never can really see his face. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And he has like these dirty pants on, and he has like this black and red toe up sweater.
Will his name happen to be Freddy?
Freddy what?
Krueger?
Check this out, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Listen. Watch this video right here next. I'm out.